Hello students, my name is Sumit Sharma. I am working in St. Andrews Institute of Technology and Management, Gurugram as an assistant professor in computer science department. This is our second lecture of web series of C programming. In the first lecture, we had done overview of C programming language, interesting facts about C, various real world applications of C, and structure of C program. And I hope you have understand these topics very well. Now, today we will discuss about importance of C, character set of C, variables, constants, and types of constants. So our first topic is importance of C. We already discussed about C programming language and why it is widely used as a professional language. So C language is a famous programming language due to its qualities. Some qualities are: it is robust language, means whose rich setup of built-in functions and operator can be used to write any complex program. Second, program written in C are very efficient due to several variety of data types and powerful operators. Third one, the C compiler combines the capabilities of an assembly language with the feature of high level language. Therefore, it is well suited for writing both system software and business package. There are only 32 keywords. That means several standard functions are available which can be used for developing program. And last one is C is portable language. This means that C programs written for one computer system can be run on another system with little or no modification. C language is well suited for structured programming. And yesterday we also discussed in details about structured programming language. This requires users to think of a problem in terms of functions or modules or block. A collection of these modules make a program debugging and testing easier. So C language has its ability to extend itself, and a program is basically a collection of functions that are supported by the C library. We can continuously add our own functions to the library with the availability of the large number of functions. And in India and abroad mostly, people use C programming language because it is easy to learn and understand. These are the basic reasons to use C. So first reason is C is one of the foundations for modern information technology and computer science. Means many working principles of IT and CS, that means information technology and computer science, such as programming languages, computer architecture, operating system, network communication, databases, graphical user interface, means graphics, image processing, parallel processing, multi-threads, are based on or reflected in the functionalities and features of C. The experience in C will help students understand the working principle of these important concepts in information technology and computer science. Therefore, C is required for the computer science major in almost all universities. The next one is C is the most commonly used programming language in industry. So basically, academic institutions have a mission to teach technologies that are widely used in the real world, so that students have the skills and knowledge that employers need. More than 90% of the programs running on our desktops, from operating system and email clients to web browsers and web processors, are written in C or its relative C++, which has extension to C. Most games and underlying robot control software are written in C or C++. With the knowledge of C, students will not only be able to play games and robots, but also understand their underlying working principles and potentially develop their own games and robots. The next one is C is one of the most commonly used programming language in college and universities. So computer programming is an essential skill for advanced studies in science, technology, engineering and mathematics field. Like in industry, C is also one of the most commonly used programming languages in colleges and universities for teaching and research. The next one is C is the base for almost all popular programming languages. We all know C is the language of choice for system programming. Because of the performance and portability of C, almost all popular cross-platform programming languages and scripting languages such as C++, Java, Python, Ruby, PHP, these all are implemented in C and borrowed syntaxes and functions from C. They share the similar operators, expressions, repetition statements, control structures, arrays, input, output and functions and so on. The next one is C excels as a model of programming languages. C does an excellent job of illustrating the underlying working principle of computers, scientific computing and disciplined software development. Students gain valuable knowledge of such fundamental programming concepts as data types, internal data representations, operators, expressions, loop for repetitions, control structures, arrays, input-output, functions, debugging, etc. And studying C provides a solid foundation for students who want to learn advanced programming skills such as object-oriented programming, event-driven programming, multi-thread programming, real-time programming, embedded programming, network programming, and other programming languages, and new emerging computing such as grid computing and cloud computing. And we also know about cloud computing in today's market. So once a student have learned C, they can pick up any other languages by themselves. So certain languages and tools are typically used to solve domain specific problems. Therefore, the ability to understand and learn new languages is important. All other modern languages borrowed heavily from C. And once a student learns C, it is very easy for them to learn by themselves any other computer languages without much difficulty. And on the other hand, even if students have learned other programming languages or visual programming, it is generally still quite difficult for them to learn C by themselves, especially for difficult topics such as pointers and linked list. Computer programming in C needs a disciplined approach, and many people believe that if students start with computer programming using a typeless scripting language first, then they would have even harder time to learn and master C afterwards. Next one, C is the language of choice for programming embedded and mechanization system with hardware interfaces. And C is a standardized programming language with international standards. Means a standardized programming language is stable and its evolution is overseen by a technical standard committee made up of business, academics, and organizational representatives with a stake in the language. Second last one. Computer programming is becoming a necessary skill for many professions. Here, writing computer programs is essential to solving complex science and engineering problems in day-to-day life. And many principles and concepts in STEM disciplines can be illustrated and reinforced through writing programs. So basically, C and C++ are more widely used in STEM fields than any other programming languages such as Java, Fortran, or MATLAB. And the most important reason, the last one, is computer programming can develop students' critical thinking capabilities. That means developing a program to solve a practical problem involves many creative works, including design, logic reasoning, math, etc. It can help students to find practical applications of many math concepts such as variables in algebra and trigonometry. Debugging a program can also help students to improve their reasoning and logical thinking capabilities. And the computer-aided problem solving capabilities can be trained using C. So these are the basic reasons to use the C language in widely areas. The next topic is element of C. That means character set of C, or we can say C character set. As every language contains a set of characters used to construct words, statements, etc. So these characters can be combined to form variables. C uses constants variables, operators, keywords and expression as building block to form a basic C program. So character set also denotes any alphabet, digit, symbol and white spaces used to represent information. So a character set defines the valid characters and it can be used in source programs or interrupted when a program is running. In other words, we can say that the character set is the fundamental raw material of any language and they are used to represent information like natural languages. Computer language will also have well-defined character set which is useful to build the programs. And C language supports a total of 256 characters. Every C program contains statements and these statements are constructed using words and these words are constructed using characters from C character set. So C language also has a set of characters which include alphabets, digits, symbols and white spaces. As you saw in presentation, and it denotes any alphabet, digit, symbol and white spaces to represent information. So C language character set contains the following set of characters. The first one is alphabets. So C language supports all the alphabets from the English language. The character set includes, or we can say the C character set includes alphabets of both upper, that means in capital A to Z, and lowercase means small a to Z letters. When we put together, that means lower and uppercase letters together support 52 alphabets. As C is case sensitive, so upper and lower case letters are treated differently by the compiler. Next one is digits. C language supports 10 digits which are used to construct numerical values in C language. And these digits from 1, 2, 3 and so on up to 9. The third one is symbols. So C language supports a rich set of symbols that include symbols to perform mathematical operations or to check conditions like dollar, hash, percentage and asterisk and so on. The last one is spaces, or we can say white spaces. It includes blank means space, new line, tab space and so on. So these are the character set of C language. So here we can discuss about variable. So what is variable? We all know variable means that changes values after some time. So what is variable? A variable is nothing but a name given to a storage area that our programs can manipulate. Or in other words, we can say that variable name is a name given to memory cells location of a computer where data is stored. So variable is simply name given to memory location which act as a placeholder or container for storing data. So here in below diagram, a is a variable and the value of a variable is 100 and the address of that variable is 1566. So each variable in C has a specific type which determines the size and the layout of the variable memory, the range of values that can be stored within that memory, and the set of operations that can be applied to the variable. And variable name means it may change during program execution. So again we can define about variable. So variable definition tells the compiler where and how much storage to create for the variable. A variable definition specifies a data type and contains a list of one or more variables. Here are some rules to create variable names. The first one is all variable names must start with a letter or an underscore character, but can be followed by any number of letters, digits or underscore characters. And keywords are not allowed to use as a variable name. White spaces is not allowed. And we already discussed that C is a case sensitive language. That means upper and lower case are significant. Only underscore special symbol is allowed between two characters. So after variable, here we can discuss about constant. So in variable, the value will change during execution of a program. So here we can discuss about constant. In programming, a constant is a variable whose value remain fixed throughout the program. In certain programs, some sort of data remains unchangeable throughout the program. Hence, we use constants to store data so that it cannot be altered. That means constant is a quantity that does not change, or constant in C refer to fixed values that do not change during the execution of the program. So each constant has a type that is determined by its form and values. Here we can discuss about types of constant, types of C constant. So we already discussed about constant. Then there are basically two main categories of constant. First one is numeric constants and second one is character constant. And it also categorized into subcategories. So if here first of all we can discuss about numeric constant and its subcategories is integer constant. So an integer constant refers to a sequence of digits without a decimal point. Example also mentioned in the presentation, example 1 2 3 0 or in negative value 1 2 3. Integer constant is also categorized in some other parts like decimal constant. So what is decimal constant? These constants consists of a set of digits 0 through 9. Embedded spaces, commas, and non-digit characters are not permitted between digits. Then octal constant, it is also a part of integer constant. So an octal integer constant consists of any combination of digits from the set 0 through 7. And the another part, hexadecimal constant, is also a subpart of integer constant. So what is hexadecimal constant? A sequence of digits preceded by 0x in small or 0x capital is considered as hexadecimal integer. They may also include alphabets A through F in capital letter or A through F in small letter. The second part of a numeric constant is real constants. So a real constant is a combination of a whole number followed by a decimal point and the fraction part. In other words, a real constant is a number that contains either a decimal point or an exponent or both. It is also called as floating point constant. So here we discussed about numeric constant, integer constant, and real constant. Then we will discuss about character constant here. It is a part of constant. So a single character constant contains a single character enclosed within a pair of single quote marks. The character may be a letter, number, or special character. The another part means string constant is also a part of character constant. So a string constant is a sequence of characters enclosed in double quotes where a single character constant enclosed in single quotes. The characters may be letters, numbers, special characters, and blank space. So below you already show in presentation some examples of integer constant, real constant, single character constant, and also string constant. Now we will discuss about symbolic constant. So basically a symbolic constant is name that is used in place of a sequence of characters that cannot be changed, or a declaration statement with the modifier const dot. When we use symbolic constant, we use const as a modifier here. The characters may represent a numeric constant, a character constant, or a string. So a symbolic constant allocates memory for an object that cannot be modified during execution of the program, just like a global variables. Any attempt to modify a constant will be flagged as a syntax error by the compiler. When the program is compiled, each occurrence of a symbolic constant is replaced by its corresponding character sequence. So symbolic constant must be initialized in the declaration statement, and they are usually defined at the beginning of the program. We use syntax to declare symbolic constant, means like first we put hash. Hash means preprocessor and used keyword define. Then we declare the name of symbolic constant and then put the value. Name have the same form as variable names. No blank space between the sign, symbol, and the word define is permitted. Some examples of symbolic constants are, here we have three examples. In first one, hash define marks 100, means it is a integer constant whose value is 100 and name of variable is marks. So marks is a symbol and its value is constant, means 100. In similar way, hash define total 50, that means symbolic used as a total and its value is 50. And in many numerical part we use pi, so we can define as a symbolic constant hash define pi used as a symbol and its value is 3.14159. Now I am going to explain the format of question based on today's topic, so that you will get an idea that which type of questions come in university exam from this topic. So here the function, here the questions, and the first one is explain the importance of C programming language. The next question is explain the character set of C programming. Next, what is constant and also explain its types. And what is variable? The last one is an important differentiate between variable and constant. Sorry, a constant value hide from the slides. So these are the important questions generated today's topic. So this is the end of the today's session. Thank you for watching my video. Have a nice day. Hope you will watch my next video, in which I will discuss about identifiers, keywords, data types and its size. Thank you.